So we have a little episode 6 DLC, little extra, little pizzazz on top of it.
Little part 2.
Little 6.5, is that's how they did it in Jackass. Remember that movies? Those were the shit.
3.5.
Yeah. It comes out. It's like, now I'm gonna wait till 0.5. So I get my. I'm not doing it this time. I'm not buying 2 of them. So yeah, we're doing 6.5. We're talking about next gen still. I think next week we're gonna talk about next gen games because we're in a next gen mood. We're ready to get some next gen juices flowing. But this week we were talking about next gen consoles, and PS5 just had their big announcement. Of course, they had to do it after we did our episode. So
yeah.
So go ahead, Mr. PlayStation. What'd you think?
I'm pretty hyped, man. That was a pretty good showing. I don't know if it was, A plus, knock it out of the park, because I felt like a lot of the things they showed, they've already shown. They just kind of had different trailers, or like Demon Souls, we've already seen a trailer for. It was kind of cool to see it run, though. We already seen Oddworld. We've seen Resident Evil. So they kind of just showing the same games they've already shown. But Final Fantasy 16, I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, but I know a lot of people are. So
Yeah.
For what that's worth, I'm sure that got a lot of people hyped. Miles Morales looked fucking awesome.
I'm way more hyped about it now than I ever was.
That looked great. Which is funny because after we talked in the last episode, I went and downloaded Spider-Man because I haven't played it since it came out 2017, I think. And I haven't even played it on my newer TV. I played it on my old TV. So I'm like, oh shit, I have a 4K TV now. Let's just fire up Spider-Man. And man, that game is awesome. It's been a while, I forget how great that game feels and plays. And watching Miles Morales today, it was just like, I can't wait.
I'm definitely thinking about restarting Spider-Man. That got me hyped. I wasn't hyped for Spider-Man, but now I am. That's definitely, if I get one, we'll talk about how hard it is to get one.
Yeah.
If I get a PlayStation 5 at launch, that's definitely the game I'm going for. Because we found out it is launch at this event. We hadn't known until now.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other launch games they had? So they had Spider-Man is guaranteed launch or told to be launch. There was another one.
It's Demon Soul. Am I saying that? Is that the Demon Souls?
I think it is. I'm not a fan of those games, so I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But John's messaging me. He's like, "Oh, Demon Souls." I'm like, dude, fuck that game.
Yeah.
That's why they're launching it with a brand new system, because you're gonna throw your fucking controller straight into your fucking giant PS5 and blow them both up. You're like, shit, I gotta buy another one tomorrow.
Yeah, I've never fucked with those games, so I knew how hard they were.
No, like that ain't fun. My life is stressful enough.
I did like, though, I haven't played those games, but watching the demo, it was kind of cool to see the just one-hit kills. So I thought that was kind of interesting, dude. I thought it was kind of cool.
What is this? If I wanted one-hit kills, I'd go outside with a motherfucking samurai sword.
All right, so we have, in terms of exclusives, they have Astro's Playroom, Demon Souls, Destruction All-Stars, Miles Morales, and Sackboy: A Big Adventure. And then they have the third parties, which are Assassin's Creed, Cyberpunk, et cetera, et cetera.
So first party, all they had was Demon Souls, Sackboy. That looks pretty cool, but the other one I think is a free little game, and then Spider-Man. So not much. Just like we said, first parties weren't going to do much at launch, but what really scares me about Spider-Man is that it's only $49.99.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what? Doesn't bode well. I mean, you're not even charging last gen price. I know games are going to 70 now. I think they pretty much confirmed that. Lots of these new ones are pricing at $69.99. So the fact that you're pricing it $10 under what it used to be leads me to believe that this game is fucking short.
Yeah. If I were to guess, 7 hours, 10 tops. That would be my guess.
So I hope it's bundled with the other game. I hope somehow we get Spider-Man if you buy that game. Maybe like a PS5 upgraded version, because that would add a lot of value to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the big motherfucker, price. We know the price, finally.
Hey, you called it.
I called the price. I got part of it wrong. So I thought they would match Xbox, because you kind of had to at this point. It's like, fuck, what are you going to do? You can't go under that price for what these consoles are. I thought maybe they would go under just to be, like you said, just to pull a move and use their gorilla dick, the Harambe weight that they have as PS4. But they didn't do that. They did rolled the dick back in. No, put your dick away. Not today. Maybe PS6. But yeah, they matched it, $4.99 at launch, and then the discless one is $3.99. That's the part I got wrong. I did not think that they would be able to cut off $100 just by not having a disc drive, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
A disc drive does not cost $100. A Blu-ray disc drive doesn't cost $100 to us if I went to Best Buy and bought one, let alone to Sony. So I don't know. They're losing money on that one.
And that's probably where they're going to get most of their sales, I imagine.
You think so?
I thought, yeah, I mean, I feel like the industry's going digital anyways. I mean, there's still people who stick around but they like physical media, and I think there's probably a lot. But I think that most people are getting their games digitally, and with the economy right now, they see a $3.99, the same console, but just without a disc drive versus Xbox. That's literally two different consoles, which is why one's cheaper. But this one is the same console, just without a disc drive. So $3.99 may be may rope a lot of people in.
It makes sense. They're losing money on that one. It makes sense though, because eliminating the disc drive doesn't save them a lot of money on manufacturing, but it locks you in to buy your games only from Sony.
Yeah.
No one gets your money. GameStop doesn't get your money, because when you buy a digital game from GameStop, you get the code. Like, all of that money is going to PlayStation. GameStop just gets the privilege of having a sale. Like, it's totally different than a physical media. Like, GameStop gets a good little portion of that.
Yeah.
Or whoever it is, Target, Walmart. But when you buy a digital storefront or digital codes, PlayStation's raking that in. So I think that's probably how they're recouping that. But
good price. I was pretty happy.
I just couldn't see myself ever wanting the discless one, because it's only $100. I mean, you save $100 right now, but like we talked about, the hard drive is so small that you're going to be having to swap games and re-download games. I would like to re-download them from the disc. Seems a little easier and faster than going over the internet, because you never know with the internet. You know, sometimes your internet's really good, sometimes it's shit. But with the disc, it always downloads pretty quick. And then you just got to worry about the patch. Of course, there's going to be a patch for every fucking game. There's an update now. But but the update, you know, like 5 gigs versus fucking 100 for the whole game. I'm okay with 5.
Yeah, I'm with you on the $4.99 model. That's kind of the one that I'm looking at. But I think the $3.99 is probably going to rope a lot of people in for sure.
Yeah, let's jump into looking at, because that's all we're going to be doing is looking at it. I just want to look at it. It's what I like to do. I just get a little just look at it. That's Sony. That should be the meme. The look at it guy on the PlayStation 5 behind a piece of glass. I just want to look at it. Can't buy it. I want to look at it.
Yeah.
So they said, remember they said that there's going to be, in their last thing, they said, don't worry, pre-orders aren't just going to go up. You're going to have plenty of warning before they go up. Yeah, I watched Maury, and the lie detector determined that to be a lie. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I didn't even know. They didn't say it in the conference.
Exactly.
I wasn't even expecting it. I thought it was going to be a couple weeks.
Because it was a fucking fiasco. And PlayStation, they fucked the pooch on this, or they fucked us. They don't care. They sold out. But people like us who really wanted one and thought we'd have a moment's notice didn't get it, because after they said pre-orders would be soon. And then after the event, they tweeted out or something. They said pre-orders tomorrow. They didn't say when. They just said tomorrow. And then Walmart tweets out, yeah, we're not one to fucking wait. Fucking come buy that shit right now. And once they fucking unfurled their PS5 cock, every other retailer starts flipping out their PS5 cock. And by the end of it, everyone's sold out. Everyone has broken the pre-order date. And now you can't fucking get one.
Let's see. All right, I'm going to try one more time. So, like I was texting you earlier tonight. So I had 4 websites that I had notifications for. I only got notification for one of them. It was Best Buy. Walmart didn't send me shit. Target didn't send me
Dude,
shit.
Best Buy is pretty good for pre-orders. I had it in the cart with Spider-Man, and then I realized my fucking wallet's at home, so I didn't know my card information. I could have had one. Fucking work.
All right, here we go. We're gonna give it a shot.
Is that Best Buy?
Nope. Temporarily.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't say sold out.
Doesn't say sold out.
So I'm thinking maybe at midnight tonight or tomorrow. I think maybe they took them down, and then they're going to reopen them when they were supposed to. That's what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on that. But I'm going to check later around midnight and see what Best Buy says. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to my local GameStop as soon as they open, because once again, buddy John, he got a pre-order because he just went to the store. But the store told him that they were running extremely low. But our local GameStops are so small that they don't get very many consoles allocated to them. Yeah. So I'm going to go to the one closest to me and just fucking hope and pray, throw that PS5 dick down and see where she lies.
Yeah.
I love that analogy.
It's pretty unfortunate that, because I didn't even know until you texted me. You were like, hey, I'm at work and I can't even. I'm like, wait, they're already up? But I feel like this has happened in the past, and like a couple weeks later, you'll go on to IGN and be like, oh yeah, their sales are back up again. So this just may be the first wave, and hopefully there'll be another wave we can jump on.
This has happened. This could be like I don't remember if I told you or it was John. I was texting you both like simultaneously about this. But this could be the NES Mini fiasco. Pre-order sold out. Don't worry, we'll get more. You'll get a chance to buy one. Don't worry about it. Never again were they seen. If you didn't get one, they were gone. And they re-released them like a year and a half later in a small batch that also were. It's not real. What's that fucking The Wolf of Wall Street? It's not real. Yeah. This is fairy dust, my friend. There we go. I tell you what, bring us each a PS5 and then 2 more PS5s every 10 minutes until one of us has a pre-order, my friend.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, dude.
But we knew they were gonna sell out really quick. I mean, you called it months ago that they were gonna go like that, but it was would have had if we had a heads up.
And it's
that was the issue.
And it's fucking COVID. So I'm sure there's a supply chain. You've heard the rumors that like they're only making, I think, 11 million worldwide for the launch window is what I heard. And that they wanted to do a lot more, but they couldn't. So,
yeah,
we'll see. Another thing that's stuck out for me. They released the dimensions of the console. Are you ready for this? Biggest PlayStation ever made. This thing's a fucking beast. This is why it's Harambe, baby. So, biggest PlayStation ever made, and it's also, drum roll, the biggest game console ever released.
Damn.
Ever, Holmes. It's nuts. It's fucking huge. I don't know where it's gonna go. I'm gonna have to buy a closet for it or something. like buy one of those portable garages. It's like an inflatable garage.
Yeah. Wow, really the biggest? I mean, there's been some pretty big consoles before. Damn.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking huge. It's nuts. And they were like, I remember the dimensions. They were like, this isn't even. This is the kind of. They weren't measuring the furthest peaks. So the little what the fuck, those fins, the phalanges, like those are even further out than the dimensions they gave. Like we're not even gonna count that. That's ridiculous. So I don't know where the fuck this is gonna go. Like my entertainment center has this one spot where I have my Pro and my X next to each other. There ain't no fucking way in hell I'm gonna fit a 5 and a Series X next to each other on that same shelf. It's not gonna happen. Something's gonna change. I don't know.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I don't like to do like the tower mode because tower mode's even harder to find space for. Like, where am I gonna put a tower? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's next to the TV. Takes your eye away from the image too much.
There's big ass white object on the floor next to your TV stand.
And you don't want it to fall over. Like, I don't want to put it behind my TV. You want it to be seen a little bit, but not a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a butthole. It should be seen a little bit, but don't show everybody. Don't show
Great
everybody.
analogy. I wanted to talk about real quick the PlayStation Plus Classics or whatever the hell.
Oh yeah, PlayStation Plus Collection, I think is what it's
Collection,
called.
that's what it was.
I didn't see too much about that. I kind of skimmed through a couple articles because I was at work, but as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, it's if you have PlayStation Plus, there's now a collection of games. You know, it used to be, and I think it still is, but it used to be you would just download the free one and you had to have Plus to play it. But now I think that they're still going to do that, correct? Are you still going to get the extra one, or is it just is that's replacing it? I imagine it's probably replacing it because it's kind of
yeah, because there's no games to give away for free, so I'm assuming it's replacing it for now.
yeah. So there's just going to be a collection, so you can just download, kind of like Game Pass, similar to it. That sounded cool. I don't pay for PlayStation. What do they call it? Plus.
Plus, yeah.
I don't pay for PlayStation Plus because I don't see that much value in it because I don't do a lot of online gaming, especially on PlayStation. I buy Xbox Live intermittently when I'll like look for the dollar deal and I'll do it for a couple months.
Yeah.
Just to get the free games because like free games on Xbox, some of them you get a keep and I like that. So like 360 games and original Xbox games, any game that's older than Xbox One, you get to keep forever, even if you don't have gold. So now I have fucking mass amounts of games I got for free from gold that I can play and I own, and I don't have to have gold. So that's the only reason I do it on Xbox, because I really like the value there of getting actual free games. They say free when it's on PlayStation Plus. It's not really free.
It's not free. You stop paying it, you can't play it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn on this. I think it's actually good. Like I echo what you're saying. I think it's a good thing, but it's still frustrating how Xbox gets this right and Sony can't do it. Like if somebody owns God of War already physically, they should be able to just pop it into their PS5 and have some sort of update. They don't need to be a PlayStation Plus subscriber to play it or to get their upgrade or whatever. So I think that's kind of lame. For all the people who own the physical media, now they have to download it again, and subscribe to PS Plus if they're not already.
I've said it. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. They have the money and they have the power. If they released the PS5 and it played PS1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all of them, oh my God. Could you imagine the gaming world? I think it wouldn't even be close. They'd have so much good press that they would just completely demolish the generation. And I would gladly pay like $700 for that console. If it played,
for sure.
If it played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them discs, oh my God, you could charge an exorbitant amount for this console, and people would be okay with it. It was like, well, it comes with every PlayStation. It's just every PlayStation ever. It's all in one. It's like, well, hopefully someday, maybe the 6, but the further along they get, the less likely that is, because then you got to support all these different PlayStations. I thought 5 was maybe the one that was going to do it, just to, give a fuck you to Xbox because they've been so good at backwards compatibility. I thought they would try and be like, oh yeah, well, backwards my ass.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like if you own a PS4 game, you should be able to, no matter what game it is, you should be able to pop it into your PS5, even if it's not even in like a graphical upgrade download you have to do. You should still be able to just put your disc in and download it.
Well, PS4, they did say, which I like. They said 99% of PS4 games will play on PS5.
Oh, so yeah, that's right. That's right.
That is good. 99%, that's pretty fucking good. So I'm happy with that. So at least we'll have that. It's like makes me want to sell my PlayStation. It's like, well, fuck, I don't need this.
Yeah. I guess the only thing I can think of is God of War, but that wasn't too much of a surprise for me. I mean, we knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen. I think it's complete nonsense that it's coming out next year. I think something like a Ratchet and Clank is going to come out next year, but when they said 2021 at the end, I'm like, Bullshit. That game is not going to be ready next year. There's no way.
December 31st.
You can't even show us gameplay and it's coming out next year. Like, get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
you don't need gameplay. I feel like Sony is run by this. Hey, my name is fucking Joey, CEO of fucking PlayStation. God of War, bitch, it's coming. What about the gameplay? You don't need to see the fucking gameplay. You know what the fuck he looks like. He's fucking pale. He's got fucking chains. What more do you need to see, bitch? Guess what? The little fucking boy, he's a fucking man now. You fucking hear me? It's like
2021, all right?
Yeah, stick it up your ass. Buy 3 copies and give one to your fucking mother. So that's the way Sony is. Like, they don't give a fuck, dude. They're doing so fucking good. But that was exciting. I was excited. I was hoping they'd show like a picture or something, but nah, they didn't show shit. But I do like that they're staying with this setting, the new one. I love this I love the God of War take where he's the same dude. Everyone thought it was a reboot, but it ends up being that, yeah, he's the same dude. He lived through all that other shit, and now he's kind of in this Norse mythology place and trying to hide his past. So I like this style of reboot. I hope it doesn't focus too much on the damn kid or something.
Yeah.
I
can see them switching protagonists.
Don't do no fucking Last of Us on me.
Yeah.
You're fucking hell yeah! I stole my dad's chains.
You're going to play little Bobby, Atreus' friend that you've never met for half the game.
Yeah. I'm a god. You're not a god, boy. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool to see, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know it was pretty weird to not see Cyberpunk mentioned at all, especially that's like the biggest release this year, but
oh, another thing. I almost forgot. I totally wanted to bring this up with you. I didn't even text you about it. I wanted this to be fresh when we did this. DLC. Remember how you were saying I'm gonna buy a PlayStation because Xbox, I can play those all on my Xbox. Mm-hmm. I don't need an Xbox. So did you see that? PlayStation, all those fucking games are coming out on PS4. Mm-hmm. Did you see that?
Even Miles Morales?
Miles Morales is coming out on PS4. What was the other one? A couple other ones. Like most of the first, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, PS4. Like all these games, I'm pretty sure other than God of War, and I don't know what they said about Ratchet and Clank. I think Ratchet and Clank is far enough out that it's not, but they were talking shit about Xbox. They're like, no, we believe a next gen should be a next gen, and we won't have our games will be exclusive. Yeah. And so yeah, they're backpedaling on that now, and obviously these games are already in development and coming out pretty damn soon. So they knew it the whole fucking time, and they were still talking shit. Like, no, you're holding. That was
one of the main reasons why I wanted the PS5 over the Xbox, is because Miles Morales wasn't coming to PS4, and that was the only way I could play it.
Yeah,
that's kind of dumb.
I thought that might be kind of interesting for someone like you who is choosing one or the other based on that. So that is cool. Like, if we can't get a PS4 or a PS5, that we can play it. And I did hear, if you buy it digitally, you will get the digital upgrade for PS5 digital. If you buy a disc, you will get the upgrade for PS5 with the disc, like on your disc system, a download for it. Yeah. But I don't know why they said it like that. Like, what if I buy the disc, right, on PS4, and I want to download it on my PS5 all digital? Can I not do that because I bought the disc? That makes no fucking sense. I still bought it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know how that's gonna work.
It's weird. But I thought that was an interesting tidbit, a huge backpedal by them. And obviously they knew this when they said that shit. I was like, dude, you guys just shitting in my hand and calling it ice cream, my friend.
Yeah, something's going on behind the scenes, I imagine. Maybe they're not going to sell enough units, so they're like, hey, let's push some of these games on PS4 a little bit.
That's how Sony is, man. They're doing so well. It's like, look how much shit I talk about Sony. And I buy every fucking console they release. and
Yeah.
pretty much damn near every first-party game. They got me. The sons of bitches.
Mm-hmm.
They got me. So I expect more of them, and I want more of them, but I settle for what they give me. It's kind of because they're so good at what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm pretty hyped.
Yeah, definitely.
I said last episode I wasn't going to buy one this season, but that may change.
After that shit.
Yeah.
You better buy a new fucking shelf or I hope that new apartment you got's big.
Hey, I'm actually in it right now.
Oh, this is the new one?
This is the new one, yeah.
Okay. It looks the same. Just kidding. Oh, the walls are white again? How boring.
We're not all the way moved in, but we're probably like 85% moved in.
Right on.
Yeah.
Congrats. All right. Yeah, so that's Next Gen DLC episode 6.5. Huh?
Awesome.
And like I said, this weekend we're going to talk about Next Gen games, what we think about all the Next Gen games. You know, Cyberpunks, God of War, Call of Duty. That trailer looked dope as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty looked really cool. I thought it was that Remedy game for a minute because remember the people that do Max Payne and Quantum Break,
yeah.
Control. They're doing a first-person shooter. When I was watching that gameplay footage, I thought it was that because I came in late. I was like, oh shit, this game looks dope. And then they're like, Call of Duty. I was like, oh wait, that was Call of Duty.
Like, oh shit.
With like the slow mo and all that stuff. I was like, that's pretty cool. So I thought that looked dope. But yeah, we'll talk about all these next gen games and what we're looking forward to, and you know, games that are doing the upgrade so you can buy now and feel safe that you're going to have the better version later. I feel like that's why they didn't talk about Cyberpunk, by the way, is because the next gen upgrade is not going to be ready for launch of next gen. So I think it's not really a PS5 thing. So they didn't want to probably talk about that too much.
Makes sense.
But I'm going to be playing that shit day one. That looks so good. All right, man.
Alrighty.
Well,
I gotta get to sleep.
Yeah, Watkins has got to get to bed. He's got a job to go to pay for these giant fucking machines.
True that.
All right, man. Well, thanks for staying up with us and
yeah, of course, man. Always
getting the DLC out, and thank you guys for watching and supporting our channel. We appreciate it. You know, even if no one's watching, we're still going to do it. So we appreciate having someone there to enjoy it with us. So thank you guys.
100%. Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Later.